Hey everyone, you're watching Generous Mo Times 2 HD. I am Jacob Marava. Today we're joined by by Guitar Man
By
Hendrix.
a guitar by Hendrix.
Whoa! So anyway, we would like to make this video to discuss and show tips and tricks on Total War Arena. We'll start off very quickly with that. This is how you'll see the game when you first load it. We've got 5 seconds. This is all the units, and this is your capture base, and this is where everyone will start. Now we've started the game, and you are in control of these 3 units. I have picked for this unit, and you'll be able to pick, as I'll show you later on in the menu, your own units. For the moment, we'll start off in this battle, and we'll show you how exactly to play with tips.
Also, I haven't played this game. I'm merely just watching, so hopefully maybe as Duke sort of advises everyone else how to play, he'll also be advising me how to play. If that makes sense. I don't know what you'll think about that, Duke.
I think it makes sense in my head. Right, we'll start off first with these 2 units. As you can see, these 2 units are archers, and the arrows underneath, or the bars underneath, will tell you, will give you an indication of what level they're on, how good these units are. So I've got these 3. That means they're 3, obviously, because it's in Roman numerals. So you'll be seeing 2, and for the moment we don't have any 4s. How this works is that you play battles, right? You play a battle. You win or you lose. Doesn't make a difference. When you win, you lose, you'll upgrade your units, and we'll show how to upgrade and what it means to upgrade in the menu later once this battle is over. First off, we'll start. These archers, they are very good against shooting all unit types, and we'll indicate this. They're actually slingers because they're upgraded, but they are called archers just because they're ranged.
Look out!
They're going to be charged, but first they're going to be throwing their slings, and then I'm going to retreat.
Oh god, someone got
This
killed.
is because there's no
Wait, is that the morale?
no, that's not the morale. The top is the morale.
Shivering me timbers.
As you can see, the white bar is
You're gonna get
going down on one of my units. This means that their morale is going down.
Dude, I can't watch this! Oh my god! What the hell just
now
happened? You've just
my
got
men have got charged. In the meantime, I will be selecting my slingers, and I'll be shooting
That was a disaster.
at these guys. These guys are now fighting. For some reason, it moved me. But these guys are now
I
fighting.
can't watch
my men.
this.
And if you watch closely, notice that when they do fire, as they fire, you've got these icons here that say friendly fire. This means that your archers haven't got the best line of sight, so they'll just fire in the general direction, and hopefully they'll try to get as many kills as possible, including your own men. So they will kill your own men if they're in the vicinity. This,
Did they just destroy
what
your
you just saw
unit?
me do right now, this was an ability. Every unit has an ability, almost every unit, and you upgrade them as your commander is upgraded. And my commander is actually in this unit here. You can see it because it's got the little star there. Now, I've lost this engagement, and what happened was my unit got decimated. They've only got 2 guys left, and you can see that here with these 2 guys. So what's going to happen is they're just going to run away from the battlefield, what's left, and you can't control them anymore. In the meantime, I'm going to get charged in the back, so I'll quickly run away. And as you can see, these archers, they don't need to have a straight line. Because they are archers, they can shoot up, and then they could just hit these guys from over the buildings. So you should, if you have an archer base unit, army, you should keep in mind that you don't have to have a complete straight line of sight to be able to hit these. In the meantime, I'm going to run away, and then I'm going to actually pull up over here, so that I won't be continuously charged into the city here and funneled into one area. And then I'll show you another tactic that you use with these archers. Now, as you can see, these guys are chasing me, and the last thing I want is an engagement, a melee engagement with these guys and these guys, because these are archers, kind of, they're slingers, so what they'll do is they'll just rout as soon as probably they hit. So what I'm going to do is instead, I'm going to do something called kiting, and this is basically the majority of players who will attack these archers. They see them as easy targets, So what they'll do is they'll just bunch up their entire army and then just chase one unit. In the meantime, I've got my second unit, as you can see here, firing into the backs of these men. So I'm going to just quickly run that direction.
Oh no, watch
And
out!
they're going to get hit. But I can afford that because it's not too bad. In
Watch
the
out.
meantime, these guys got completely decimated without me noticing. So I'll see if I can quickly run them away. But I think I've lost that battle. There. So as you can see here, these guys just got routed. That means that they have no morale left and they're just going to run away. As you can see, these guys are faster than these heavily armed hoplites, I think they are. And these hoplites are spearmen, so even if they do hit these, they're not going to be able to take them down as fast as these icons, which are swords, will be able to take them. So what's going to happen?
Is this
I'll be able
battle
to
going well or
outrun them.
badly?
Well, we'll see in a minute. As you can see, my guys are outrunning, or should have been outrunning that unit. For some reason they moved out of the way. I don't know what they're doing.
No, they don't. They're routed.
Yeah. But usually what you try to do is you try to lead this concentration out. You try to make them pull into the full army so that you could just run behind them. And as you can see here, they routed but they came back. That's the point. These guys, when they rout, it doesn't mean they're completely destroyed. It means they'll just be running away until they find the courage to run back again. They will be running through everything to try get back to the main base, which will bring us to the next point. This main base here is the main base, and you win by capturing bases. So as you can see here, they're trying to bring in as many troops as possible into this base, basically because they want to capture it. The more troops you have, the faster the capture point will turn up. As you can see on this side, our force has managed to go through one side and enter this base here and start capping it for himself. However, he was taking some missile damage, so
Then you've lost, bro.
The progress bar will be going down. It's one of the points. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's if you get fired, like if archers fire into you while you're capping, the capping will go down. As you can see, this unit here went out the base, so the capture point would go back all the way to 0. In the meantime, over here on our base, the enemy has actually managed to destroy all the units in the area, and they're not taking any missile fire yet. So what's going to happen is they're going to capture this point very fast, and unless all my units have been lost, I can choose to quit or stay in the battle. I will stay in the battle just for the demonstration purposes. And in the meantime, these archers will actually move up and fire at this large concentration in order so that they will actually not capture it as fast. It will go down here. You just saw it go down, I think. Not sure if my eyes were deceiving me or not. So as you can see,
Archers are pretty effective.
They are. They have unlimited ammo, which
Oh,
means
wow.
that they will be firing continuously for the duration of the 15 minutes of the game. At this point, the enemy will probably cap the base, or we will cap the base, because there's no one in the middle anymore. It's, as far as we're aware, it's only at either bases. This is like the closing point of the game, and it's either if they don't capture our base fast enough, we could potentially be able to capture their base faster, so that we can actually just get a victory in the last point. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen because there's tons of archers here, and they're going to completely destroy this area.
Nobody have any cavalry anywhere.
No, because as you go up in tiers, you unlock different types of units, and cavalry units are generally, once you get to tier 5, and I'll explain to you the tiers once we get to the menu itself, because this is a demonstration for the battle itself. As you can see, the enemy has gone down, went up from 50%, but then went down again to 20%, and now it's going to start capping it again. In the meantime, this Wellington here, he's going to chase off the archers. Now, he's not going to get these archers, because obviously they're way faster, but the whole point is, the whole purpose of chasing off archers is so that they won't be able to fire into this concentration, and in the end it will just be these couple of people left, so that he can actually keep on capturing the base itself.
You want to
with
talk about
options.
line of sight as well?
So, as you can see here, this unit here keeps on popping up and then disappearing again. It's because this blue unit, my ally, can actually see them now, and as soon as they don't, they'll go out of
Yeah.
sight. Just
Those
like that.
yellow bars.
This
see
yellow
the
line
part
here, yeah.
is yellow. Yeah. That means that what's in your line of sight and what's not in your line of sight.
Exactly. Now, this is probably going to be a long battle, I think. And if you get to the end of the timer, obviously, as you can read, it will end in a draw. So, I highly doubt that that's going to happen. But, if you notice now, on our army, we have got 431 points. And these points are not really anything at all. They're just an indication of how much you deployed at the beginning and how much you'll have left. So both armies deploy roughly the same amount at the beginning, and then they go down the more units die. So we've only got 350 left. They've got 1,350, which is a massive army. And if you just click on our army, you'll get this like drop down that will show you on the scoreboard who's winning and who's losing. You can see that the enemy army too. You click on this arrow here, and it will show you more detail. And that's just if you wanna see or not your points. And I think it's going to be game over rather quickly. As you can see, they've only got these 4 units left in the entire game, and I don't think that will work out. But just in case you want to chat with your fellow players, what you do is you press the enter button. Well, it kind of popped up anyway. It pops up when people send you messages automatically, as you saw before, but generally you press the enter button and you could toggle between team and all. And team obviously only sends it to your teammates, all sends it to all. So I'll just quickly type in a GG.
Also, there's no
And as you can see, there's no team.
walking, is there, in this game?
No, it's automatically running. And as you can see, there's no like team in brackets. That means I sent it to all, so you know you've sent it to everyone. These 2 buttons here, that's a telestration, whatever, and you could draw lines how you like it. This button here sends a ping to the unit, and everyone really can actually see this ping. It's kind of just like a reminder. So if for instance a person won't be able to see that, I'll just put a ping on it, and then he'll be able to like notice that there's something there. This map here, this is obviously the mini map. You can actually zoom in and zoom out how much you like. You can also actually draw in the mini map, which will draw on the map itself. This here will tell you how many units you have left. As you saw before, they were like stacked. That's how many units you have. So, and when obviously they all rout, then you can't see anything. This is what you'll be seeing once you defeat or victory. You'll see either one, and you'll always receive Commander XP, Unit XP, and income. Which brings us to the menu. This is how the menu looks like once you load up the game. This is once you obviously finish a battle. You have, after a battle, your units are going to be depleted from the battle itself, so you will replenish it with this money. This money here, this is silver. This is in-game currency, and obviously it's free. You can actually buy it, not at the moment though, because it is still in closed alpha. You could also buy gold, which obviously is premium stuff, as you can see there, and this Commander XP, which brings us to the next point. You've got here 3 options. The commander, this is what you can be, which commander you want to be and which commander you can be. So at the moment there's no barbarian ones, but there are Roman and Greek ones, and you can buy them and then upgrade them, these tiers here. And what they are is, let's click on Germanicus, these here. You will be getting these Commander XP after every battle, and once you save up enough, you can actually get better like abilities for your general himself. But for the general, if you get a ability and upgrade this, it will be also for all the units that you have in that army, provided that it's in this category here. So if you've got a melee infantry that has also shields, you'll be able to raise your shields. and that will block obviously incoming missiles. Each one has different, obviously, its own benefits, and it's usually has also like a negative effect. Now you don't want to upgrade this faster than you're upgrading your army, because let's say if we select this, I've only got level 2 and level 1 here, so if I have level 3 I will be pitched in a level 3 or higher or level 2 game. So because they're trying to balance it, they usually try to balance the general and the army itself. So you sometimes will be pitched in like a battle where you've got level 2 swordsman versus level 3 swordsman, and you need to upgrade your swordsman to get to level 3 or to get to level 4. As you can see here, this is like the entire unit stat for the Romans. Has also got it for the Greeks. But as you can see, these are all locked units, and you can only actually unlock them once you reach a certain upgraded item. So once you upgrade these, let's say a cloak tunic, you'll be able to unlock and upgrade these vigiles, or you can upgrade and unlock these, which I've done so it sends me to the next one, which will send me in turn to the noble infantry and then the hastati, and it will carry on going this way. So if you're playing as a level 2 person and you're fighting against a level 5 person, you'll get completely destroyed in seconds. So if your general is much better than your troops, let's say if my general is level 5 or level 4, if I upgrade one more point here, because it wants you to upgrade, and then you can upgrade your tiers as well. So if I upgrade this faster than my units upgrading, I will be on a massive disadvantage. So it really will not be worth upgrading my general without upgrading these. However, I can't upgrade now to this unit, which is a level 4, because my general is still a level 3. So you kind of need to find a balance between the two, which I think wraps it all up. You will be, once you unlock the units, you do still need to buy. So let's say I had unlocked this, I will still need to buy it with the silver currency. So I think that's pretty much wraps it up.
It was hard to play. It was hard to lose a battle.
Yeah.
Marvellous.
Marvellous.
That was very interesting, educational, intuitive. I feel like I've become a better version of myself.
That was the aim.
I feel like I'm a new man. I feel like I've
Just keep in mind this is still a closed alpha, so there still will be glitches and problems. So
yeah.
Obviously everything that they will do will most likely be fixed. This game is free to play, by the way. Just sign up on the Total War Arena site. They'll give you a free key, Steam key, that you put into your Steam. You can download it. Once you download it, you just register for the Total War Arena, and then you're good to go. You'll level up as you go along, and it all depends on your skill, obviously. But sometimes it's not always about your own self. You can be a support or engineer here, and then usually you buy like artillery units with this general. As I can see, each one has its own flag. So yeah, it's all individualized, which is a great game. And I hope you enjoyed or you learned something from this. If you have any questions or anything you wonder about, just ask in the comments and we'll reply. Isn't that right, Cameron?
Yeah, I mean, I probably won't reply because I don't know anything about this game, but yeah.
Yeah. So,
The Duke will deign to reply to your request.
Yep.
And if you want to play in a battle with him, you may also ask that.
you can also ask that. But this is randomized, by the way. So as soon as you click play, that's how it's going to show up to you. You're going to take a while, and then that's what's going to happen. As well, you can invite people. You can invite anyone you want, or your friends in your friends list. And then once you invite them, you can be together in a game, so it will pitch you into the same battle. Although I'd recommend you being the same level, obviously, because otherwise one person would be at a very disadvantage if the other one is at level 5 and you're in a level 5 game. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.